Hmm. Let's see. Have I gone live? Okay, looks like I'm live. Poggers. So the stream's currently up. Let's check if the microphone audio works. So the stream's currently up. Let's check if the microphone audio works. Okay. Doesn't seem to be that far behind either, which is pretty cool. Usually it's like 5 minutes behind, but it seems to be quite on intact here. So, yeah. Hello, we are currently here to stream me watching Clue the movie, basically a huge compilation of the entire Clue movie series. I'm mainly doing this to both promote Clue 2 as well as I want to kind of share some information on one of my role plays to kind of give people an idea of how much fun and how much different stuff could happen. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. This movie's an hour and 32 minutes long, and will probably be even longer since I'll probably pause throughout the entire movie to explain things for fun. But yeah, hello anyone who's hopping onto the stream. So I'm just gonna, I have my phone here to read any comments, so if you comment, I'll be able to read them there. But without further ado, let's just hop right into this and react to Clue, where I'll just be pausing randomly to explain things, but hopefully not too much. So yeah. Let's also hope the audio's good. I'll have to check that to make sure. So,
how am I gonna pay all these bills?
I gotta quickly play the scene out and talk through it and make sure the audio sounds good on my phone. So yeah, let's check it a look. It doesn't look that bad. Okay, well, that's that. Let's begin. I'm gonna begin now. And let's do this.
How am I gonna pay all these bills?
Making sure it's in HD quality.
And
Joseph,
what?
we need to talk.
Oh.
Okay, fun fact on this part here actually. So when we were doing these bits at the improv, probably the funniest thing out of it all was that because it was improv, we didn't know exactly what we were going to do and how we were going to do it, especially since we were filming with a bunch of different mods and stuff. And you'll actually realize how we were filming with a bunch of mods right here.
Now isn't the time. I've got a lot of work on my hands right now. Please. You must leave.
Can't put this off for any longer.
I kept on a really stupid accent. I don't even know if that's actually how the people who I was trying to imitate sound like.
I'm sorry, but
I just told all this and suddenly thought I knew what I was doing.
I have a family, and I can't.
Ah, Rebecca has a family.
I'm sure you'll manage. Just please don't. I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure your family. I do pay you enough. $12 an hour is really good.
$12 an hour.
It's really good.
Yeah, I know my jokes are horrible.
You're fine, okay?
Yeah, I know my jokes are horrible. Please don't judge me.
Okay. Now, if you excuse me.
No, I go around the house cleaning everything. I take care of everything. I'm sorry. I respect you and I understand, but I just can't anymore.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you any money raise. It's just things are way too much to. No, actually, no, nothing's wrong. But
so in that moment, with that scene, my brain was wandering for a second. So when I was saying the lines, it was quite funny because I was just like, oh, you got it. I mean this, because I completely forgot what I was meant to be doing.
I feel like it's good enough. It's already dark. Good night.
Oh, yes. So, fun fact actually about this intro. As people are about to see it, this is the, like, remake of the intro in the original. Because in the original intro, I really didn't know what I was doing. So, so after remaking the intro, I was actually pretty proud of this new one. Even though we're looking back on it, the first one was better. this one I thought was pretty good too. And honestly, I still have the music audio to this song too, because it's such a good song. Sorry, it's such a good song. I like picking songs that actually work. Oh yeah, another fun fact I kind of want to share about Clue and Clue 2. As many people who watch Clue 2 know, Mason and like this Mason character and Joseph are the only ones who return. That's actually just a fun fact simply because the other characters, the other actors such as Lex and Ivory never got back to me about wanting to, either they declined or didn't get back to me on it. I just noticed that there's literally 0 people viewing this, which is kind of funny considering that I'm doing this solely simply because I feel like it. Like I think, okay, if I'm playing Minecraft, everyone will love it, but if I'm just doing this, yeah, let's do this. Sorry, I'm very paranoid when there's no viewers. Oh yes, that very awkward cut. This is one part I actually really liked. The refading of this. That awkward cut to the end was harsh, and I've improved since then when it comes to cutting out audio, but man.
Hello?
Oh, I forgot about this first episode. In this first episode, my OBS, it turns out, was so low that the other...
What?
We're here.
What? Hello? Oh, hello down there. Wait, give me a minute. I'll be down there in a second.
Alright, where do you want us to wait?
I'm right behind you.
Everyone else's audio is so quiet in comparison.
must be
Why did my OBS
Mason?
mess up?
Right?
Why did my OBS mess up this badly? I'm so upset at it.
Alright, cool. And who's this cute little girl? Oh,
This is Lily.
nice to meet you, Lily. So...
I can tell nobody's interested in watching me watch
I'm
my
guessing
own
you got my
content.
invitation?
Oh yeah. I got your
Oh yeah, Mike's character was originally really laid back, so when he suddenly became like this super smart guy in season 2, you're just like, wait, what?
invitation.
You sound tired.
Well, we had to run through the rain.
Good point. I really did not expect this. I really didn't expect this rain. to
Iconic
come
rain,
all of a
and the
sudden.
normal rain you
Out of
see
nowhere.
whenever you're watching that stuff.
And that's so sad because I really wanted to. I hate the rain, but I really wanted you guys to try my basketball court.
The moment I realized, oh yeah, it's raining, I should probably pretend like I got water in my mouth.
Fine, I guess.
I believe there's one other person who's supposed to be arriving as well.
Who could that be? Oh yeah, and we used the lapis something something
must
mod,
be
no,
you.
not mod,
Charlie, I
resource
believe.
pack
Did you get
for both
my
season 1 and
invitation?
2.
Yes, I did.
I forgot about that almost.
Ah, yes, you remembered this.
Another reason, actually, if people have watched season 2, they know the fact that William returned to voice this character Charlie's twin brother James. And a fun fact actually is it's because of the fact that since this was filmed almost 2 years ago, his voice was much deeper now, so it worked better with playing another sibling. That's the whole reason William was brought back on to voice a character like that, since he sounded much older than this character. Because if you listen to the two, you'll notice a lot of difference in the voice tone.
Time. Last time he was here, he called me brother.
I completely forgot half the dialogue I said in this scene.
Well, welcome everyone.
To be fair, it was
have
improv.
Here at my mansion, a butler and a chef who can help you out with things. But anyway, I know you guys don't really understand the invitation I sent you, but everything will be explained at the dinner table.
Ooh, the dinner table. Talk
So,
about dinner.
First, My dear butler, would you like to come down here and introduce yourself? I know you're up there, that you can hear me.
I feel like that one guy from like that
Ah, here she comes.
Tales of the SMP story, where it was like
This-
this snobby rich
It is
guy.
a pleasure to meet you.
This is my butler. She can help with your needs and keep things clean.
Can keep things clean.
Please let me know.
Very clean.
Alright, so you are now dismissed. I believe the piano room needs some cleaning.
Yeah, acting like a rich
Alright.
guy is hard when you don't know what you're
Yes, sir.
doing.
Alright, good, you can take care of that.
My acting is so weird
Of
in
course.
this.
Who do you think wrote who do you think wrote the Avengers Endgame theme song originally?
Uh,
I hated that.
who do you think wrote the Avengers theme
Well,
song?
you're the
This rich
happy
snobby
one.
guy who doesn't know how to act like
Anyway.
a human?
So today, I guess I'll give you a grand tour of the place.
Yay!
So, you guys already know about the basketball.
Yes, I'm going to
court.
overreact like this throughout the entire
That-
stream.
Yeah, you just got.
I wonder if I should stream twice
Yeah, you
tonight,
weren't
just
here.
one,
But yeah, that's the
just for
basketball
fun.
court. Let's get out of the rain.
Looks so soggy and dirty. And the walls like vein. Ugh, I don't want to go basketballing in that after this.
I can't. I'm sorry.
I still hate
Mason,
the fact that
can't
my
hear you
what I did
from-
with my OBS in
from
this one.
talking From Charlie.
Actually, hang on. I'm gonna check to make sure my microphone's higher than the audio on here. Let's check to make sure that's higher. That's not as high. All right, and let's
So anyway,
let's return.
Here we have the couple's room where there's 2 TVs and
Yes,
a
TVs.
writing
Totally not
desk.
portraits that I just happen to have there, and that this
place
resource
where-
pack made them look like TVs. Or that portrait that's clearly behind the bed.
What is your problem, young one?
I really wish their audio wasn't so quiet because there's so many like sassy moments in this that I thought were really good that I was just too lazy to go back and refilm.
I don't have a problem.
We fixed it in
Last
the
time you
future
were here,
episodes,
you
but
stole half of my gold.
what?
We don't talk about that.
I'm just gonna
I want to.
drink some
Hold on, I don't even
soda.
know.
So anyway, next room we have here is a computer room. We have an airplane simulator currently going on and a weird version of Block.io,
Block IO.
along with a beautiful picture of the city.
Oh, I just heard that microphone bug. Oh my gosh. I forgot my old microphone used to do that. Okay, so fun facts. Before I got my Blue Yeti, which still has the bug from time to time itself, I had a microphone that whenever I talked just a bit too loud into it, saying like a p, like p, p, or something like that, it would always make like this weird sound, and it was so painful. Oh my lord.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh darn it, nobody's watching. Oh, it's just a
So
button.
anyway, next we have the restroom. Only one. Well, we can all come in here right now. It's usually one at a time.
We can
We
all
have the
come in
shower,
here.
we got
Yes. We're not about to have a.
the
Anyway,
cauldron water things. I don't know. That's just what rich people own. And
that's just what rich people own. Yeah. Mason, how could you?
let's leave them there. So anyway, this leads up to the second floor, or somewhere to the second floor. I don't really explain this. I don't actually look around here much.
You mean the third floor?
It's actually the storage area where I store all my files.
You know this is a third
And yes, I
story house.
I know this is empty. Don't look in those other files, please. I have very private files.
This is what created some of the lore for the
Hey,
rest of the series.
Hey,
don't.
Dude, listen.
You have a swimming pool.
I wanted to.
Of course, I have a swimming pool.
Maybe I should have
Why
put up
wouldn't
a
rich
face
person own a
cam.
swimming pool?
I mean, the major reason I didn't put up a face cam was solely because I'm trying to avoid showing my face as much. I just don't want to do face cam that much. But anyway,
No, because
And this is the main storage containment place where I keep all my bills. Oh, ow.
my bills. Yes, I
Excuse me?
keep my bills.
steal the money.
Stop it!
Your bills.
I called your mother beforehand. She said I was allowed to smack you if you got out of hand.
I called your mother. She'll let me smack you.
This
My dialogue is
the
so
gaming
dumb.
room. We have a television here, along with a.
That's
you're stuck in. Oh yeah.
That clearly
with
not
our
spider
tennis
web.
Table. We use webs. We don't use just normal string. And we have our little
Also, for anyone watching, you're allowed to comment as well. I have my phone currently up, so if you want to chat, you can.
table where we do the putting.
No reason to mention that, just did.
You do know that these cobwebs might attract spiders, right?
Oh no, we hired spiders to make them.
What?
They want to be paid in flies.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. The personalities I chose for Joseph in season 1 and season 2 are so drastically
So if we
different.
actually
It's
zoom up
insane.
here. Hope you don't mind my running. Currently, I'm actually excited to see more people here, more than just me. We have my room, which
Very
I
green.
keep-
It's very green, Joseph. It's very green.
tidy with loads of invisible books. Totally, there's invisible books here. Don't judge, and please don't go in there. That's my personal bathroom. Don't.
That's the master's bedroom / bath.
I'm going in
good.
anyways.
Man, William's character was really obnoxious in this.
Out! No! No! Get out! Now! Get out!
Ah, yes. Well, another fun fact. This originally was meant to be like a lore scene. Like, this was meant to build towards the lore in the story. But I don't think I really did anything with it other than like a phone call. So that's kind of funny.
No!
No!
No! That's serious! Get out!
Fine!
Listen to your heart.
No one! Go in there! I repeat, no one!
Oh my gosh, that audio. Oh, man. Oh, my ears.
Anyway,
Why did I never cut that out?
in here
Oh my
we
gosh.
have the bedroom in which guests can sleep in, if I ever have one.
If I ever have a guest, they can sleep in that room.
That is a alpha wolf. I have several drawings of it.
I'm not sure if that was me making an AFMAL reference or
And so
just
as you
making
guys
up
now
something
see,
up,
we
or it was just me making something up on the spot.
have the piano room with a newly cleaned piano. Well done to the butler.
Hello, everyone.
Oh. Hey.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
And we also have a little disco spot where you can go, where you can
Ah,
just
yes,
go.
the disco spot.
Everything's awesome.
Yes, I even remember when I did that.
Yes, I disco. So,
I don't know. I made that everything is awesome
Anyway.
joke so many times
wanna
throughout
introduce you guys to the
multiple
kitchen
videos
and
and
chef.
streams and films.
Oh.
you know.
I think I made a reference to it earlier in today's earlier
Right,
upload.
I believe it's down here, actually. Hopefully you are hungry enough to meet. I believe... Is it this way?
Forgetting you.
I can't remember if it's this way or that way. I remember it was being on one. Ah, here we are.
Ah, hello.
This is our chef.
I actually think I made a pretty clean transition with that because basically in the scene we had to switch Rebecca's voice actor to this character, and after that I had to make a transition. I thought it was a pretty smooth transition, in my opinion. I almost couldn't even tell myself.
But, okay. So, I'm guessing you have some meals prepared for our guests?
Indeed, I do.
Alright, so... Yeah, I'll just... you guys can eat here.
I have no
I'm gonna
idea what I'm
go
doing
do
in this
something,
scene.
And... Yeah, enjoy your meal. Alright, all we gotta do is get the next...
Okay, so yeah, this is where Clue 2 starts to get kind of interesting, where because we all wanted to feel like a mystery thing where you'd watch all these perspectives, me and Mike would start trading out perspectives because he was also recording, and that led to the multi-perspective storyline, and yeah, that's how things went.
I don't know how I'm gonna pay the next bill.
So this is currently my storylines.
That's things...
Little extra scene.
Probably-
Mike's has a better one.
Oh! Jeez Louise, Charlie!
I've said "Jeez Louise" so many times in my life. Why?
What is with your tone?
I need to talk to you about the rumor.
Rumor?
Is it true or not?
I can barely hear him, and I hate
Rumor?
myself
what
for
are
that.
you talking about?
About your secret gold stash that you use when you're in debt.
A Excuse me, what? What?
It has been rumored for several months now.
It's been rumored for
several months.
Stash of gold that you use only in situations when you're in debt.
I'm sorry, but you've been falsely accused. I do not
Falsely.
have
What has he been accused
gold
of?
stashes.
Me? What
Or
what
I
were
have
you
that.
thinking, me, when you said that?
Why would I have gold stashes? I mean, why? I'm literally the richest person that I know. Why would I need gold or anything to pay up debt?
Because not every single rich person is immune to death.
I misheard you wrong. But anyway, I'm sorry, but you are very wrong. I do not have secret gold stashes.
Hmm.
Just a liar. I know. True.
Are you positive about that,
Well,
Joseph?
I'm sorry to bust your bubble, young one, but the rumors are... Where the heck did you go? The rumors are not true. Now, if...
I believe they are.
Now, I believe the other guests are finishing up their meal probably soon. So, my guess is I'm actually going to be waiting up here for them. If you want chicken on them, chicken, pun.
I'll check on them right now.
I'm going to be in my piano room, and when they're all ready to head to bed, I will guide them to their rooms, and then we'll all have a good night's rest.
Oh,
This is
my
back when
Right.
this is back
Time to
when
write
in
my
the early
next
days.
song, called Immortals, with my team, the Fallout Boys. We could be immortal.
And I actually sung the lyrics. That's hilarious. I'm amazed I didn't get copyright for that.
Probably upstairs.
Because some people will copyright just lyrics.
Immortals, immortals.
And I just keep doing this for the entire scene.
Immortals. And done.
Oh,
Ah, you all are back from your little.
I don't
cook
even like
fest
that
and
song
you
that
from
much
your
anymore.
Little rumor fest, aren't you?
Hey! Not tell them about
Joseph.
that.
I can't wait till later episodes when
Yes?
when the audio improves.
may I ask where are our bedrooms? We're tired.
Ah, yes, the bedrooms. So, if you guys can quickly just follow me to the rooms that I already told you about. That's my room. Forget that.
That's my room.
So here we are in the room that I guess Charlie will be staying in.
Redhead staying red beds.
All right, and you two can just follow me to the other hallway. That's totally not far away.
Good night, guys.
I heard a door
Wow.
open, so I turned my head back in that scene.
He hates me for some reason. And this is the gaming room. I can game my own room sometimes. And here's your guys' room, the couple's room.
I remember a
Let
time
me
when
know
I
if you
used
guys
mods
ever
from
need
my
any space. I have plenty of
role
bedrooms.
plays.
I hope you all have a decent night. Okay. Good night, you both. All right. I'm gonna get to bed myself. All right. Now to calculate.
I have to open both doors. It's super important.
It's time for bed.
William, hello, welcome to the stream. We're just watching me watch Clue. 16 minutes in, or 17 minutes almost in. Oh. Oh.
Oh, what was that sound? Oh, what the?
I could tell I
the
broke
heck?
my accent for a second there.
Did you hear that?
I could have
did
been
you
like,
hear
"Oh, what was
did
that
anyone else hear
sound?"
that scream?
But I was like, oh, what was that sound? I completely broke character in that moment.
What is up?
This sounds like the scream came from the kitchen.
What happened in the kitchen?
Oh!
Oh!
Oh God.
Oh.
Joseph.
Ah! No!
Oh, this is back when I was over the top acting. I remember. Oh, I remember this. This is back when my acting was over the top and ridiculous.
Goodness gracious me!
Natasha! No!
I'm not safe anymore.
What?
What?
the heck?
What? Oh.
Natasha! Please.
I hope this is a dream. I am not. Hey.
No.
Bye, everyone.
Miss Vince. What?
I really played out this scene.
No.
Like, seriously played out this
This only
scene.
mean one thing. There's only someone that's in the house. Why is she dead though? What did she ever do to anyone here?
I just tried smacking my head in
William. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. This is also when my voice sounded like an 11-year-old, squeaky as heck. That is true. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, the reason that the reason I recast you as James in the second season was because I knew how your voice had gotten deeper over time, and that's why we brought you back, since you sounded almost different from before.
We can't hear you from here.
I mean, we
This is a
can't hear you
serious
at all, but
situation.
we can barely hear him at all because my audio was so bad in season 1's first episode. But yeah.
Why are you so careless? This was my best friend. She was like a sister to me.
Which was never established
What am I going to do?
for a reason.
That's it. Right now. I'm calling the cops. Right now.
Wait. You can't.
What? I can call the cops. I have a phone.
But you don't have any evidence of who did it or whatever.
It's a murder in the first place.
Yes, when I see someone get murdered, my first thought is evidence. Not calling the cops on it.
No one.
Evidence.
Come in here.
It has to be evidence.
Can't be a murderer.
Up, here we go, next episode.
I see. Yes, I understand, sir.
Why you
All right.
about this?
Alright, this is the episode where I gets I broke. It gets fixed in this
everyone.
episode.
I just got off with the police about this
Check
death,
the audio's
and
fully up.
Are they coming?
It's not. Let's
They
put that up.
have sadly said that they are not going to be able to make it through this heavy rainstorm, and
What?
we can't.
The audio is much better in this episode and forward.
Then what do we do?
I really don't know.
Well, probably the obvious answer is just leaving.
I mean, it's like
I mean, no, we don't have to leave. We can all just stay here. I mean, surely this is completely terrifying, but
Just Joseph. But we don't want to be stuck here if there's a murder or something. Like, at all.
Wait, what?
huh?
Wait, huh?
What?
huh?
Wait.
Yes,
Oh,
Rebecca.
no.
Rebecca.
The reason she makes this reaction in the second episode is because in the first episode she wasn't around, and we realized that in the story, so we ended up having her react in the next episode.
You saw this too.
What? 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 What?
She's looking at herself, basically.
What's going on?
This is something I don't know. I just found this just recently.
If I'm being
I
honest,
just
episode 2 is my
constantly
least
can't-
favorite, and this is what this episode is.
And I hate when bodies twitch.
Bodies don't twitch!
No.
It's just an excuse because the NPC kept
I'm
twitching.
gonna go puke in the corner here.
I'm sorry, just hearing William off of being like, I'm gonna go puke in the corner now.
I can't.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
The only
What?
person I can trust right now is Joseph.
Wait,
Oh,
why?
please, thank you, sir.
He was
No,
completely
I
against him
don't
last
like
episode, but
that.
okay.
Oh, jeez, thanks.
So
Mason,
Why is
so,
it- what are we
everyone,
doing?
what should we do?
Another random fun fact. I specifically tried to design Mason's outfit to look like Dipper from Gravity Falls just because. No reason behind it, I just felt like it. So that's where the blue trench coat thing, or the blue coat came from.
I'm
Actually
asking
don't
you
know.
that. You're the owner of this mansion.
Yes, I know I am, but I don't know.
Do you?
I've never
But I don't
been
think
in
we
one
need
of
to
these
go
types
anywhere. I think we'll be fine.
What? No,
What do
we'll
you
be
mean?
fine.
We'll be
What do
fine
you
with a
mean?
murderer in this room.
I mean, no, it's just. I'm sure we can find out which one of us killed. I mean, let's face it. Look at the facts.
Us?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us here. Not. I'm just gonna say 4 because it's not me. But one of us has killed.
I love Optifine. It's such a helpful tool. both for FPS
That's
and
one of
visuals.
you.
It wasn't Lily. She was on the bed with me.
And it wasn't me because I was just sitting in my room.
I was doing what you told me to.
You weren't in the piano room.
Hmm.
I told you to stay in there and clean it until it was spiggity clean. There was still some dust.
Well, yeah, but you also told me to go clean the other rooms.
Oh, this is I really like this song. I forgot that I used to use a bunch of different dramatic music, and this is one of my favorite tracks. Yes, I'm listening to the music as well.
I can't think right now. I need to go.
Hey, you have to listen when we're talking to you. This is a serious thing.
I can't. Someone who I was working with is dead. I can't think. If you expect me to be able to think, then you just go.
Don't you dare raise that tone with me, young lady.
So even though it might seem a bit ridiculous for Joseph, who was always calm in these situations for the most part, except freaking out a bit, to suddenly burst out like this at her, it's actually something that was designed in the character where he does have anger issues, but he tries his best to hold them in. But when it comes to people he knows, it's harder.
I told you 1,000 times. This is not about your life. This is a serious situation here. You've always kept putting yourself first, and you always keep demanding of me to have to watch after everything you want. Then you just keep shouting at me and keep treating me like trash just because I don't pay you enough, just because I don't treat you nice enough. You keep telling me what you want. You work under my roof. You have no family. You've been using that dumb excuse on me for ages, just so you can enjoy the idea of living in this mansion, and I'm sick of it. This is the other person who agreed to help us here, and she is dead. And you are just acting like this is all for you, but no, this is a serious topic.
I actually think this is one of my better acting moments.
We should probably back off. Oh,
I'm not sure who killed Natasha.
I'm
not sure what to do anymore.
we all just witnessed that.
Yeah, no dip.
My character speaks it all. We all just watched that. Yeah, no, duh.
You guys just give me some time to think. I need to think right.
You are right there.
Okay. We'll be in the
We'll be in
this living room.
The living room.
Hey, Joseph.
What? Oh,
wanted to
hello,
talk.
Lily.
That's one was custom scenes.
I wanted to talk
About what?
about your actions toward the butler.
Oh, you mean Rebecca? What about them?
She was just telling her feelings and thoughts on the situation she was in when you were over here yelling at her. Why?
You wouldn't understand why.
Then tell me so I can understand.
It really doesn't matter. She's not important to the plot.
She clearly is if you got that mad.
I'm sorry. Just the fact that I love Fourth Wall Break so much that I completely forgot I said that. Like, no, not really. She's not important to the plot. I completely forgot I said that.
She really isn't that important. She's just someone I once knew and tried so hard to keep in collections with, but didn't change anything.
Tell
Sure.
me the whole story so I can understand.
Very well. You see, Rebecca used to be just like me in a way. She, not unlike me, she actually had a relationship, she had a family, she had a lot of things I wish I could have. She had a bunch of money, she was a happy person, she loved her life. But then she learned truly about what her husband was like. He cheated on her and ended up convincing one of their own children to commit a crime, sending them straight to jail.
I delivered these lines so
Enraged.
boringly. Like, I was just trying to come up with
She
the
just
stuff off the
decided
top of my
to leave
head.
him, but that resulted in her losing the house and all the money. So
Since I was making this stuff off the top of my head, I just had to talk
Knew
in a
that
very
fact.
calm voice.
she didn't know where else to go, so I offered her a job in my mansion, and things went fine for a while. You know, everyone was doing fine. She was a nice butler. I actually grew kind of fond of how well she was able to do the work. But then came one day when I fell on hard times, and
Amazing how he's so
that's
open about this to
exactly
this
when
random
she decided
character.
to ask me, "Hey, can I have a raise?" Which I ended up turning down, but ever since then, she's been more self-independent, throwing her personal thoughts into stuff that really doesn't concern her. I want to do it to keep her safe from what could happen if she got involved, but I worry for her since she was one of my two best friends as a kid. Without her and Natasha, I probably would have been to a pulse countless times at school.
I completely forgot about half this dialogue.
She's lived a hard life, and as much as I want to let her get involved in this situation to help us figure out who did this, I don't feel like it's the right thing to do.
Alright.
Just please. She hates her past. Please don't tell anyone I told you this.
It's alright, you can trust me. I won't tell a single soul.
Thank you.
Amazing how I trusted her
Well,
almost immediately.
Guess we should make it back to the others.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hello everyone, or
Oh, hey guys.
Huh? Oh, hey,
Mason
Joseph.
and Charlie. I would like to apologize for my irrational behavior earlier. It's just so much has.
William didn't know how the
happened
keys
in
worked,
my
so he
life
just kept jumping up
lately,
and down at
which
times.
I'll talk to you all about later, but currently
Well?
I'd actually like to speak with Mason about something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel like you're the first one I can actually trust here. Just look at you. You look like a detective from a TV show, with a jacket on and sweater vesting at least. You two stay here. I'm going.
Alright.
Come on, Mason, follow me.
Alright.
I don't think we moved that dead body for the entire
Please don't look at that.
series. Like, I just left it there.
So,
Because we completely forgot what to do with it.
I don't think that you would as much tell everyone else, but there's
Oh god,
actually
that's loud.
there's actually a secret lever in the building that will enclose the whole building. So in case we do need to figure out who this murderer is, it will completely close out the building and no one can get in
Like
or
a-
out.
Like a
Like a key.
emergency, like, lockdown thing?
Yes, it will lock down everyone in here and no one will be able to
For
get
anyone
out.
thinking if I'm watching or not, I am
Oh.
watching. Just I usually don't
Just
talk
be
when I
careful with who
watch.
you tell.
I usually don't talk when I'm watching something, so I end up forgetting that, oh yeah, I meant to be talking during this thing, so I apologize if I don't talk much. It's just whenever I'm watching something, I tend to be quiet, so it's harder for me to not talk. Well, it's harder for me to talk than not talk.
You never know who's going to be the one who will kill. Alright, so you three, you can all stay here. I must go speak with Rebecca.
Mm.
Alright.
Speaking with Rebecca, eh? Let's see what you have in mind, good sir. Oh, we got that music. I think it's because the reason I stopped there and turned back around was actually that I completely forgot which room I told her to stay in for the next scene, so I ended up going the wrong way, so I turned around to go to the right way. Okay. Life lesson: don't trust anyone that you think you could trust. That could betray you later on. That is true. That is true. But yeah, this scene was mainly because I forgot which direction I was going for a second.
Rebecca,
Joseph, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so.
I think Ivory did a
I'm
pretty
so
good job in this
stressed.
scene.
Natasha's gone. I can't think. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm so sorry.
Rebecca, I know things are hard, and I know after everything you've been through, it just hurts more. And I'm sorry for lashing out at you earlier, this affects me just as much as it affects you. Do you know how much, how close me and Natasha were?
I know. I remember.
You're not the only one who is upset. And I'm sorry for taking my rage out on you. It's just, with everything, I'm just
I
trying
actually
to
forgot how
think.
good some of the actors were in this thing.
Your attitude has been so negative and
Like, I forgot how I was actually a decent
self-focused.
actor for some of it as well. You just
used
kind
to
of forget
be
how the
so
acting is back when you
nice.
first watch.
used to offer things. You were so nice to be around. Now you're suddenly acting demanding. What happened?
It was our anniversary. He messaged me.
I can't remember if Ivory said this was actually a dumb plot or not when I explained it to her back when we first watched. Or like
I've
first
just been so
recorded
stressed.
it.
I understand you have been too, but the memories and I can't. I'm so sorry.
I know he hurt you and is just trying to get back with you to do what he wants with you, but you don't have to worry about any of that. This house is yours. Just as much as it is everyone else who lives here.
Thank you so much.
I promise. I just promise.
I forgot there were some
things will
really
be
good
fine.
acted scenes in this series.
And I hope that one day you will find someone who won't treat you like that. But we must
Thank
get back.
you.
We must get to the others. I understand that clean duties would normally be on the schedule, but right now we need to figure out what's going on and how to solve it.
Understood.
I left the others down there, so I think they might have just went their own separate ways. So I don't know where they all could have gone, but we can find them. Let's go.
I guess we're finding them now. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, this is the ending of episode 2. A mysterious person flipped the switch. This scene was a bit slow, I admit. Upon looking back at this scene, it might have been smarter if I actually made these scenes shorter, because it's just the same repeated audio over and over again with just covering up some parts of the room. I just repeated the same thing 3 times. It really filled up the runtime for almost a full minute. These scenes were awkward when I look back on them because they were just too slow.
They don't appear to be outside. Any luck behind the couch?
What the heck?
What?
Is that Charlie? Charlie, John
Charlie.
Cena, Jefferbuff.
I just made that up on the spot.
Why is the
Oh.
doors locked?
The,
Uh,
what the?
What?
Why is
What's
the
going on?
why is the lock-in protocol initiated?
did you do it?
Did you
Hang
do
on.
it? No.
Hang on. Hang on.
Joseph, wait.
I don't know what's going on, guys. I still don't like us.
Oh,
The lever's back on. What the?
Joseph, what's happening?
It's fried? What the heck?
Wait, what?
Joseph?
This
I
is
forgot-
the login feature.
This
but
music that's in the
only
background, I
case of emergency,
completely... I gotta say,
Circuits-
I just realized this, but I've used the same background music for so many different series now that's currently playing. The dum da 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 da. Dum da 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 da. Like, I've used this music so many times in so many mystery role plays. I've just realized how much I've used this song. It's just such a good song for a mystery element.
It's a fried.
What?
So,
No!
We're now trapped.
We're locked in!
Don't die.
The windows are boarded as well. Oh my god.
I thought you said this lockdown system, was,
I didn't think anyone knew about it. How did...
Well, obviously,
Hell?
I would. You only told Mason
I-
about it, so.
Oh, I also just remembered that. Larry had to take a drink of soda. In this scene, the upcoming scene, I'll explain it. I'll just play it right now and I'll explain afterwards.
How did you know that I only told Mason?
Because you brought him there.
In my room, now.
Okay, so a fun fact actually about that scene is that originally it was going to go on for much longer because William was planning to voice it for an extensive amount of time. However, because I realized how good of a cut that would be, we ended up cutting out like an extra minute or so of footage because that just seemed like such a perfect cut.
Alright, Charlie. We're
The
both
beginning of
aware
episode
about everyone
3.
else in here, so I'm gonna be very personal about this fact of how the freaking hell do you know?
Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to bring up. This was back when I was still trying to be slightly risque, where most I would say was that's all I would say. That would be the farthest I got compared to season 2 when I definitely go a lot more crazy on the words. But this is basically back then. This was considered the big word.
About the secret lever to activate the shutdown system, or the lockdown system.
Alright, fine.
He sounds like he's about to poop himself.
Well, that was
Didn't I tell
easy.
you this? But
I forgot some really
recently,
ridiculous lines
when
in
I
this
came
thing.
over here one time, I placed security cameras all over your mansion.
What?
And I placed one of them in the room
Kids
where
can get peer
the
pressured.
level, whatever it is, was.
Are you telling us you've been spying on everyone this whole time?
Duh, yeah.
You are a creepy stalker.
No, I'm not.
This. Wait.
That's fine.
That won't work. But this is wrong. You're going to take those security cameras down. Okay?
Well, I'm not. Ow.
His delayed reaction.
Let's just go talk with the others.
Okay.
That's when my mouse broke for a second.
Oh, alright, everybody. I have spoken with Charlie, and he has told me that he figured this out.
The most Charlie-focused
because
episode of
he
the
had
bunch.
security cameras that he set up all around the house, which I swear, if you put them in the bathrooms, that is going to be the most
Oh, my ears.
pitifying
My
and annoying thing you ever could have
ears.
done, and plus a huge violation of
Oh,
privacy.
my ears.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my ears.
What if I was
Why
decided to
was
take
my
a
audio
bath? That'd
puffing
be
so
weird.
much? Oh, my lord, my
I went
ears.
to the bathroom, so literally I did not.
He's lying. I can see it on his face.
My
No, I'm
ears.
not.
Wait, but I just used. Ow.
Oh, crab apples. Well, anyway.
Oh,
so
my iconic
That's how he
catchphrase.
figured it out. But the question is still, who killed Natasha?
My iconic catchphrase. I can't believe I forgot about crab
It's
apples.
not even you. You got sleep. How are you tired?
I'm always tired.
Hold on. Let me
Mike was always up.
What? Are you finally using your brain?
Mike was up a lot more than most of us, so he was a lot more tired. So some of those yawns were actual, genuine yawns.
And I've always used my brain. It's not in the sense.
He
of
never
that.
has.
My jokes are so dumb.
Remember, Rebecca, you know exactly how obnoxious he can be with the last time he was here.
Aha! Guys, I think I know a way of how we can find out who murdered Natasha.
How so?
Huh?
The security cameras. I remember putting one in the kitchen right next to the area where Natasha was murdered.
That's actually... Wait, that's actually works. Oh my gosh, that actually might work. Charlie, you, I mean, that was a pretty smart...
Basically, the reason they made that "whoa" was meant to be where I was gonna say "you're genius," and then but that I redacted my or retracted my words before he sent her anything because you know why I was gonna do that because I didn't. My character doesn't like Charlie.
Bad idea for someone with no brain.
Ah,
Okay, but wait, we should probably get the rest of these cameras too. You never know. Maybe someone planned this out and we could see through the eyes as well. So maybe we should split up and find some cameras. Alright, so to be safe, everyone should go in groups. Since we don't have exactly even amount of people, I'm gonna say Charlie, Lily, and Mason, you go together as a group, and me and Rebecca will search through the... You guys search through the rooms down there, we'll search through the rooms up here.
wait.
Alright.
Side quests.
I need
Alright.
to find the security room though, so that I can find the.
How do you
video
even get access to my security room?
I don't want to talk about that in front of everyone, Lily.
Alright, let's just move on.
Yeah, so
Okay.
many scenes.
Rebecca, come on. You guys head downstairs. We'll start in the piano room.
And this is the custom scene for me because I have a lot of custom
Alright,
scenes.
so...
One thing I'm definitely planning to change in Clue 2 is the scenes because there's a lot more custom scenes in Clue 2. So I plan to put the scenes in from the other characters as well, simply because there are a lot of custom scenes in Clue 2 that really should have been put in Clue 1 as well.
Where are the cameras? Oh, I see one.
Oh. Huh?
I see one. Ugh.
Those are just heads with camera that are made to look like cameras.
Camera's head. Do you see anyone? Oh, there's one. Oh, you got this. Did you get the camera head? Alright.
Yep.
Let's see, are there any more in here?
I don't believe so.
Doesn't look like it. Come on, to the next room.
Alright.
To the next room!
I'm hoping none are gonna be in my room. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. What about my bathroom? You've got to be kidding me!
Oh, that's when the audio puff was so bad that I legitimately knew I had to close out the audio. Oh my god.
Joseph?
There's a camera in my bathroom!
Huh.
Oh, sorry. Alright. That's so gross.
Sounds like Charlie. There's
Ugh.
nothing in this room. I already checked.
Really?
I don't believe so.
Oh,
at
there's
least.
one.
Is someone using that air blower thingy to now of all times? Really? Well, enjoy that in the background.
Oh. I didn't check that corner.
Anything in here?
Hmm.
Doesn't look like it.
There's a lot of posters in this mansion.
Let's get to the other end of the hallway.
Alright.
You think they're having lockdown there?
Did you guys know that these cameras weren't placed in
Ah, here's
until
one.
episode 3 because we decided on the side quest?
These cameras are not as
After the
hidden as I
fact.
thought they'd be. They're just in places I wouldn't normally look.
Yeah, I found one in here as well.
In the one of the guest rooms? Isn't that where
Yes.
Lily and Mason sleep in? Let's see.
I use this music so
Oh,
much. in
that
Clue
is
2.
gross! Did you get a camera?
Yep.
Look in here, this is gross.
Let me see.
I don't know if I
This is
actually
just
looked at
disturbingly
the.
gross.
I don't actually know if I went to the bathroom at all in the previous scenes.
What's
Oh,
the...
Charlie.
I told you he was a liar.
I don't believe he cares for those types of things. So,
Let's hope not. Once he becomes an adult, he'll learn the pains of life. Did you see any?
yep, right here.
Oh,
I got it.
there's nothing else.
Should we move on to the upstairs?
This is the upstairs.
The one above that. The floor above that.
There's nothing. This is just roof.
Alright.
Oh, and this is. Oh, and trust me, there's not anything in the files in the very upstairs.
You know,
Those.
it's been so long since I watched this movie that I forgot a lot of the weird mess ups we made throughout. There's so many.
Are completely self-guarded, and I've checked my own security cameras recently, and they do not have that. And don't worry, they aren't in places
Parkour,
such
parkour.
as the normal places. I only hid them in places that I need to keep secret.
Alright, I trust you.
Although, if we have gotten them all, before we go back to the others, there is something I want to talk to you about.
Yes?
So, I know that everything you've been saying about raises and things that's been crazy.
This was to fill the
But
runtime, I think.
there's a reason I've invited all these people here.
What is it?
The reason I was also angry at you wasn't just because of how you're always lying to get your way. It's also due to the fact that I know I'm the richest person in my family, as they've known, but I'm actually...
Just spit it out!
There was these taxpayers that came to my house, which they ended up being fake, but they got away with over $5 billion of money from my company.
What?
And that has left me just
Billions.
completely bankrupt. I'm trying to recover, but I only have a few hundred left. And the reason I invited all these people here was because I was hoping they would work with me.
100,000, I
and
think.
Donate some money to get myself back up on my feet. And all these bills that I've been getting, and I'm just struggling to keep myself on check. And when you came to ask me for a raise, I was so frustrated because I see all of these bills and all this money I have to give away. And I'm completely broke.
It's completely fine. If you need anything, I'm here to help you. I can try and give you some of my funds, if you'd like.
It's fine.
I-
That you worked for that money. I can still give you the normal pay, but I'm scared for how things are gonna go down. I've been trying to contact the police lately about getting the money back, but they say unless I manage to prove something to them that
I know nothing
was
about
telling the
scams,
truth
so
about this whole thing, and I just wasted all on
I just making
manga
stuff
and
up.
anime, which I don't even read that much manga and anime.
This was back when I didn't watch almost any manga or anime. Like, this was back when I didn't even know what that stuff really was. Of course, that's different from me nowadays. Nowadays, I'm kind of obsessed with this stuff. But back then, I just made that stuff up because I knew that sold very popularly.
Then they would accept it, but currently I have nothing.
Don't you have security cameras?
Only in the rooms that I keep as absolutely necessary.
I see.
Not in like the bedrooms or the bathrooms or the kitchen or any place like that. I don't keep them there. I only keep them in places that I
I
personally
feel like the
keep
kitchens
things
are
secret.
important.
Just
I'm
promise
so
me
sorry this had to happen to you. It's unfair.
it's fine, but please just promise you won't tell this to anyone else until we manage to clear things up a bit. The main focus right now is avenging Natasha's death by figuring out who killed her.
I promise. Your secret's safe with me.
Alright, come on, let's get back to the others.
I could hear my family in the background in that scene.
It should
Because the
be
thing is, I have to film like later in the afternoon, and by that point everyone's home, so it makes it much harder when there's a bunch of kids shouting in your
Down here.
background.
Ah, Mason!
Oh.
Lily,
Ah, hello.
did you guys find the cameras?
Yeah,
Yes, we have found 8.
Ah, how many did you find?
I found 5.
I found 5 as well, so I think we found 10. Also, Charlie, I'd like to
there's
speak
Charlie.
I'd like to speak to you about something.
Mm.
I found cameras in the public bathroom of the mansion facing the toilet.
Facing the toilet.
What the freaking heck?
Are you a pervert?
No, I'm not! Excuse you. Excuse you.
Ow!
That's really the first question Mike asks. Are you a
I
pervert?
don't believe he was doing it for that kind of...
Alright, okay, let's focus on the task at hand here. Come on, I think we
Sorry,
should
that
actually
was
talk
really
about
funny to
the
me.
whole thing. So you said that you can access your camera feed and figure out who the murderer is, right?
Yeah.
Alright, now we have to decide who is going to go with him to ensure this. Now come on everyone, I want to discuss with you and hear about it. You might not understand this, but the way I see it, one of us is a murderer here. And if the murderer goes
Who
with
could the
him,
murderer be?
it could risk everybody dying.
I mean, I personally
So
know.
if one
but
person goes with
who-
him,
why?
then
Who could it
maybe
be?
that could lead the chance of us managing to get out of here with the person in handcuffs.
I hope my audio is not too quiet.
Listen, I don't think it's safe for two people to go because I might just risk even more death. I'm looking at this logically.
Well, I mean, if there's two people going with him, there could be a higher chance of one of them escaping than telling us.
It won't work at all. It just... It won't work.
The fact that we're debating
How
this is
about
funny.
Charlie goes with me because Charlie hates you. And Charlie.
But
Charlie
then you
hates
could
you.
be the murderer. Your idea of more people going and also just you going because they hate me, that doesn't work. It just doesn't work at all.
I mean, I can volunteer to go. I mean, I've known him for quite a bit.
If you listen, you can vaguely hear Charlie in the background realizing this was pointless, and so he went to go do it himself. You can just vaguely hear that in the background if you go and re-listen to this.
And
No,
I
you
don't
really,
think he has
you,
personal
at most you've served him. You've never, I've barely seen you talk to him.
Yeah, but I do know him slightly.
Well, I don't think you're the high chance of this murderer. You still are suspect. Just to clear things up, though, I am not a murderer.
He has to
So
clarify.
it might be logical for me to go.
But Charlie hates you, though.
He doesn't trust
But
you
at least it's better than just going off and doing your own fangled thing. You know what? I'll start.
Oh, that was a fast magic. That was a
Charlie.
fast music change.
Oh, come on!
Where'd
Where'd he
Charlie
go
go?
now?
Charlie's gone.
Alright. We'll split up 4 ways. Mason, you cover that hallway, and I will cover this
Oh,
hallway.
I know what's coming up.
Um,
I know what's
Lily,
coming up.
And you two decide. You guys decide which way to go. We'll cover these ways. Right, Mason? Come
Let's
on.
search over here.
You go up that way, I'll go up this way. Let's look around. Let's find him.
all arguing about who should go. I can just do this myself.
Apparently, he knew where the room was.
Let's see. Wait! That's the murderer! I need to tell everyone about it!
Who is it? Oh no.
Wait, huh? You're the murderer! I'm gonna tell everyone what you did!
Oh, this scene. Yes, I remember this. Oh lord. Oh my lord. Okay, so to quickly explain this scene. What happened to the scene was we needed an animated bit, but I didn't know any animators on hand, so I ended up just doing it myself, and that's why we got this really weird choking animation where I tried to make it similar to Aphmau's posing animation thing, and I had to ask William to try to do the choking thing, but he ended up doing it for too long, so I had to cut it short, and it just sounds weird. So as you can see, it's pretty bad, because I was the one who made it.
The girls weren't anywhere to be seen, so
Oh.
maybe he is in the security room. Wait, why is this the cover off? Oh my flipping
Oh
lord!
yes, when I get choked too, I too have blood on the side of me.
Charlie!
He probably peeked it out.
Oh no!
Okay.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Charlie's
Oh.
dead. He's gone. He's
Oh
dead.
no! The security cameras! They've all been shut down and deleted!
Okay, actually something funny here is when the episode actually came out, Ivory, the actor for Rebecca in the show, was just like, oh, you could just press Control Z. But the thing is, when we said when they were wiped clean, they were legitimately wiped clean. That you couldn't just Control Z. I just wanted to share that for no reason.
Delete all the files.
No! How am I gonna figure out who killed now both of them? Come on, we need to get the other two. It's between the 4 of us, and this is serious.
Very serious. 2
Let's
people are
go.
dead now. And here
What
we
are supposed to
enter
do now,
episode 4.
Mason?
I don't know.
We're in episode 4 now. Episode 4, Searching for Clues. Yes, I remember the name of the episode.
This has gone too far at this point.
Ah, my
It's
ears.
like one of those murder mystery shows I watched on TV.
Haha,
I
murder
never
mystery.
like how those end. They usually just end with the murderer being someone who's already killed, but sometimes that plot can be pretty interesting. Heck, one time I watched this guy who revealed it was all in his head, but that's a
Okay, so what I just said there was actually a reference to my murder mystery series. So when I said that, that was meant to be a reference to that.
point. So, it's the way I see it. We have to look at the facts. So, you were upstairs too, right?
Yes, I was upstairs in.
Meaning neither of them are sus.
So, one of the girls was going this direction, and one of the other girls was going in that direction.
So then,
That might mean that and we didn't see where they went.
so one of them went this way.
The killer
And-
went this way. And
Mm.
when they got over here, they came down and killed Charlie. They're not so close. And
Not so close, sir. Dear me.
What? You expect the lockdown system to not be on lockdown? It's not lockdown for it to eventually shut off. Well, I think I may have a solution to this. So,
Oh, what's that?
you know Lily, and I know Rebecca.
Yeah.
So they completely trust us as those people.
Who could it be?
But that means they also know how to easily lie around us, because they know our sides as well. But you barely know Rebecca, and I barely know Lily.
Hmm.
So the way what I'm thinking is, while we also search for clues about what is going on, I'm going to find Lily and interview her about this, and you can find Rebecca and interview her about this.
Another thing where we
Maybe we
have
can
our
go
own
out
perspectives that
Please
you
don't
can
do
watch
credit
on
for
mine and
ones
Mike's
that
channels.
You think they're the murderer? Just casually talk. If they are the
Okay.
murderer, they could end up killing you. I mean, it
Okay.
would probably give them away too, but still, be careful.
Do you want these, by the way?
Now you can take mine.
I just didn't want them in my inventory.
Okay.
I don't want them. Well.
I'll be honest, when he did that in the episode, I did the to try to hold in my laughter because I was not expecting him to do that. I even admitted to him after we cut that I did not expect him to do that.
Let's go.
I'm going to, if my detective. Oh, I probably should mention this. I was a detective back when I was on the police force a few years back. So I
What?
kind of know what I'm doing.
Where?
Ish. I know this is a
Ish?
surprise out of nowhere trait, but
Yeah, it really was out of nowhere.
I kind of know what I've been doing this entire time and just acting stupid about it.
Okay.
Also, I'm really scared, so my detective works don't work as well. But if I'm looking at this through the eye, I think I'll interview Lily. You interview blah 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 blah. Interview Rebecca.
Tongue-tied.
Right. And if my suspicions are right, I can't tell which one of them may have done it, or if you've done it. Probably not, but judging by the light DNA walks on the wall, if you look really closely, Lily went this way, and Rebecca went up there.
How do you know that?
What? Can you not see the very light tapping?
Very
footprints?
big excuse because I need to separate us
No.
for our own personal
Oof.
stories in this
Well,
episode.
take the camera off your head. We need to stay serious.
Oh.
Alright. I'll go talk to Lily, you go talk to Rebecca. And also, try to find some clues. We don't know what to expect. Okay?
Yes.
Let's do this. Alright. I believe she's...
Exact same place as episode 2.
Go down here. Hello? Lily! What are you doing? Drop that book right now. Just don't touch those!
Oh.
What are you doing in my private area?
I'm sorry. That was immature.
I stumbled upon a spa, and then I came down here to look for files to know who you.
Oh my freaking gosh.
I said, oh my freaking gosh, really quietly. It almost sounds like a
Get
swear
out,
word.
please. I must speak to you about something. Just come on. Fine,
Yep.
stick down here then, I guess.
Oh, actually, fudging dogs. But I actually want to share a fun fact here. If you notice, because I mentioned that the whole place would be on lockdown because we were filming this scene, I realized that everything had to be closed. So that garage door, which was previously open, and in the other episode we closed it on purpose because we needed to be under lockdown.
So, I found Charlie. He's dead. Somebody murdered him. And I don't know exactly who, so
Murdered the
I wanted to
child.
get your input about who you might think it is. And also a bunch of other things, like you said you were at the spa and then you were also looking for know more about me in these files. Just why did this path lead you down this way?
I wanted to know more about you to see if I can find anything out. Because I was looking
Man, her audio's really quiet. I wasn't sure if it was her or me on this one.
decided to stay in there for a while. And I had the idea to search on you and find out more.
That's a little bit off. Did you drink too much tea?
Sorry, tea. Did you drink too much of the tea?
Because there's tea served at the spa.
Alright, there's a spa in this house. I never told anyone because it never appeared in my
Well,
thing.
I don't know entirely for sure, but currently Mason's also around, and so is Rebecca, and I don't know for sure what's going on, but
You can tell when I broke my accent at times.
it's just so hard. Do you know what it feels like for everything around you to suddenly be tortured?
This feels like Minecraft
Like
story mode
everything
music.
you worked so hard to achieve is gonna be drained down the toilet because of one stupid mistake. Do you know what that feeling is like?
Not really.
It's complicated. But just, I must put these, darn it, must put these books away. And please leave this room. I do not want anyone coming in this room.
Oh, by the way, that's not actually like the stream lagging. That's the legitimate episode lagging. Because I'm not sure if it's either the episode itself or if it was my fault on my camera's end that caused that.
Surprised the doors are even unlocked. Currently, I am going to be looking around looking for some evidence, and I don't know if I'll find any. I'm not some great detective, but I'm sure I'll find something. But please be careful with your searching.
He was lying to her to make her
And
not realize that he's secretly a
Don't
detective,
try
maybe
anything
question mark.
Risque, if you will.
This scene will come into play later. Maybe.
That alibi, it doesn't make any sense. What is she hiding? I better find Mason.
What could she
I
possibly
just
be
hope
hiding?
that Rebecca's alibi is a little more believable. Especially since we don't even serve tea at the spa. What kind of idiot would serve tea at a spa? Alright, so maybe, just maybe.
Oh, hey, Joseph.
Maybe. But that doesn't make any sense. There's no.
He's being a detective.
What? Oh, sorry, Mason. I was thinking.
Oh.
So,
I think I forgot in the last scene I was in that location.
So Rebecca told me some stuff like she was in the 3rd floor.
Wait, what? That's what my
uh,
private letters
looking
are.
for clues. Your private what?
My private letters that I only keep to myself and family members, which are all gone now. They died. Thanks, person who killed Charlie.
So.
Oh
then
yeah,
it's
because
not
Charlie.
discussion, so I
I
guess
almost
I can-
forgot in this story. Charlie's my cousin. I completely forgot about that.
She was looking up there to find clues and stuff, or yeah, for the thing.
Well, not cousin. I think it was a nephew. I think he's a nephew.
She also told me that apparently she was down here. She went with Lily, but then split off, which I'm assuming was here. But she also mentioned a staircase on the first floor. I don't know. I can't really think.
That's not what Lily said. Lily said that they departed from each other, one going the one direction, one going the other, completely apart from each other, and that she was down there trying to learn more about me, searching through my files.
Oh, your files?
They're just spare files from my past, checkbooks, and a few personal informations that I don't want people to know about.
He has a lot of personal
But
information.
Other than that, nothing extremely big. I did take stuff from her because I didn't want her to see the past of me, because that's still a topic I have to discuss with you all about. But
But
I don't really know.
it's
These alibis don't add up, that means. And
I had no idea what I was
as I
doing
know as
when
my old
making this
detective business,
half the time.
if alibis don't add up, somebody's lying.
But
Hmm.
who would it be?
Dun dun dun.
Question. What were you doing during it? Like upstairs, what were you doing? I'm not saying it's you or anything, just asking.
So I went up that staircase and I turned right. I went to the piano room to search for Charlie, and I also searched in the rooms over there because maybe he was in like one of the rooms or in your room again, or in the bathroom or something. I mean, he's like small, can hide any places.
Really?
Joseph is thinking.
You know what I think? I think that we should keep looking for clues.
Clues
if we
and
look
clue?
around, we might just be able to find some new and different clues that could probably lead to one certain suspect. How about
Okay.
I'll search upstairs this time and you search around downstairs for any new clues. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Alright, I shall look around, and if I run into Rebecca at all, I'll talk to her about this, and if you run into Lily, don't talk about it. We don't know who to trust. Actually, I don't even think I'll talk to Rebecca about this. But still, we have to pretend we didn't tell the other anything. Got it?
Got it. So just ignore them.
Ignore them.
Sure.
That's how things work, right?
Alright. I'm gonna start looking for some clues. No, that's Rebecca.
Alright, so am I.
Alright. Still, Mason's alibi doesn't match up either. I ran into him. At least 3 suspects. If I'm the only clean one here, how am I supposed to figure out who did it?
Who done diggly did it?
Alright, to find some clues. There's gotta be some clues in somewhere. But where?
But where, indeed?
I thought I could trust Rebecca, but the way Mason's telling things, I don't know if I can. I just went in there. I don't know if I can trust her. No, nothing would be in there. But I gotta find some clues. It's gotta be something. And oh, Rebecca,
Oh. Hi, Joseph.
you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard after finding out that Charlie died, but
No, Mason told you.
I'm sorry. I could swear I thought she said Jarvie, and I was so confused. Like, wait, what? And then I realized she said Charlie. And I was like, oh.
he did. Sorry. I mean,
I know he was a
I
bully,
know
but
that- yeah, it's awful.
I know you also dealt with that, and I appreciate the concern, but even I must admit, Charlie was a bit of an a-hole.
Well, we all knew that. However, he still died. No one deserves to die.
It is true.
I know you're right, but we must
Well,
focus
except
on
it's
the
a mass
task at hand
murderer.
of finding this killer.
Is there anything you need from me?
I would actually like you to meet up with Mason and also help him look for some clues. He's trying to figure stuff out. I don't know if it,
course.
and we need to be safe. So Mason's actually downstairs, so if you want to head down there, you might find him there. Just be careful.
Right. You too.
Right.
Be around.
Yeah. I hope I didn't just sentence Mason to his death.
What clues could Joseph be searching for?
Still. There's gotta be something.
What could there possibly be?
Still, what could we... What the
Huh? Oh, a clue!
plans?
What?
I must uncover it. If I do, then my life will finally be better than the hell I'm trapped in now. If I can find it, then I can be happy.
Huh?
What? What does that mean?
What?
Oh. That's just the storage area.
Very sus.
Nothing in the bathrooms. I've already looked at you a dozen times. I don't know why I'm looking again. There's gotta be something. Somewhere.
I feel like most of my dialogue in this has been
But where? I mean, sure, things aren't exactly the easiest, but... Huh? Is it
A knife.
knife? What?
I think I downloaded the Mr.
This-
Crayfish mod for
this
that
is the room
specific, or one of the mods for that specific bit.
A moment. My hidden camera! I completely forgot about this!
Funny how this was never brought up beforehand and how that wasn't there before. Because it wasn't. We just made this up on the spot and we decided to go with it.
Oh my gosh! I had this thing for years! Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this thing!
Where?
But it's completely snapped out.
Funny, it was never
Looks
brought
like I
up
might have
before.
gotten the footage, but I might be able to figure out who the murderer is.
How
I gotta
convenient!
fix this. I hope Mason's having as much luck. So someone here has plans to find something in this mansion. The knife was in here, where Rebecca cleans, and I can use my secret camera to try to figure out who
A
might
lot of
have
things are
had
pointing to
plans here.
Rebecca.
I don't know what to do. I may have spent some detective work, but I don't know for sure if I'll be able to figure this out. It's been years. But still, it's best to try to find more evidence for somebody. I can't lean towards anybody yet, but I will. Right. Mason!
Joseph.
Oh, hello Rebecca again? Hello Mason?
Yeah, Rebecca found me, and she said that you told her to help me assist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they two
Rebecca,
connect.
how about you go into the kitchen and try to help clean up a little bit of the blood mess that happened from Natasha?
There.
Wow, her audio completely cut out in that scene.
Alright, so what did you find?
I found in the, near, what was it, Natasha?
Natasha, yes.
Yeah, the chef. I found, in one of the ovens, I found, like, I found coal, and I found dust, so... I think...
Dust?
Yeah, I think,
Why is the dust glowing?
I didn't even know that. I thought they like burned an item in there or something. I don't know. I just now noticed it was glowing.
Shining like gold, but... So... I can only reveal one of the things I found, which is this random plans book I found. If you want to read it here.
What could it have? Well, we already read it, so that we'd already know, but...
I must uncover it.
He's just reading it all
If
over
I
again.
do,
That
then my
spreads the
life
wrong
will
time.
finally better than the hell I am trapped in. If I can find it, then I can be happy.
He has to read it too, because
Doesn't make
otherwise
sense, does it?
his chat won't understand.
Well, maybe.
It's kind of clear that the pigeon hasn't landed yet, but I'm sure we'll be able to figure out something.
I'm sorry, the pigeon
Yeah.
hasn't landed
I
yet.
also found these other clues that I'm not entirely sure if... Oh! Lily!
Hey, Lily.
Hey, what you doing here?
What are you guys talking about?
Men stuff.
Men's stuff.
Like biceps and six packs and...
We were talking about how I still
For sure it's
have
the same thing.
the chicken from the dinner.
Yes, that is a very fine, almost raw chicken.
Almost raw chicken.
I still haven't really.
My jokes are so bad.
finished
Okay,
it.
just
I
shut up
kept
and leave.
it.
Ha!
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was not expecting
Sorry,
to say that.
I'm sick of these people always getting in my face about whenever I have to be serious about stuff.
Okay.
The way I see things fit is when you take care of them head on. At least that's the way I see things.
Wait, Joseph. I've also found one more thing. Found these. Looks like shears, wire cutters, or something. I don't know.
Wire
That must
cutters.
be how whoever cut the grid did it. Cut the grid.
We have to clarify. They cut the grid. We had to clarify they did
Well,
that.
I must say that I actually have found other things, but I can't show them here, so meet me in my room 10 minutes, and I'll show you
Okay.
what I found.
Hmm.
Remember, we can't trust them.
If we weren't watching his perspective, we wouldn't have
one
known
of
what he
them.
found.
We're dead. So, I'm gonna quickly look around a bit more. Meet me in my room, 10 minutes.
I'll go wait.
Okay.
Oh yes, my room is that way.
This all doesn't add up. I may know exactly how to figure out who did this. And this heckish rain would finally stop. They'll be put to justice. But I must wait till the storm is over. For this all to be over. But for now,
Hmm.
I must fix this. Here goes something. Alright, well, he'll be in a minute.
I believe we are now entering episode 5. I believe this is where we are currently. So we're on the final bit of the storyline. So let's see how it goes.
Heck.
Joseph?
Mason! Come in. Oh wow, you just jammed those doors open. Wow.
More like he lagged.
Alright, so you know how I said I wanted to talk to you?
Yes.
Well, when I was searching through my evidence, I not only found the book paper that I can't remember. Did I get that to you?
This book that says plans.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
No. But
Well, no.
oh, it's got your prints down now on it. But anyway, I also found this camera head from.
What is that?
Oh wow,
Huh?
that's so close. This camera head is an old-fashioned camera I set up a while ago.
Fashion
It
camera.
records everything, all data and everything. Downside is it's really rusty, which means the filming is kind of broken. But if I can fix the filming, I can figure out who the killer is.
Convenient.
Because this was at the scene of the crime of...
Now we all know that where that was. It obviously wasn't at any of the scenes of the crime. What I meant by that when I said that was that maybe it caught the murderer confessing to doing it, and that's what I meant when I said that.
I don't know, but
Because in the same room they had a knife in a chest, and if they saw who put the knife in the chest, they would know who did it.
believe it may reveal the villain's plans. And also, I also found this in the room.
A knife?
A knife. Yes, a knife. So my idea and hypothesis of this is that the murderer hid the knife in the room and the camera would catch it on board. So what I need you to do is to gather up everyone, and once you gather up everyone, tell them all to meet me in the main hall, okay?
Alright.
Okay, I'm just gonna tinker around with this and see if I can patch it up.
Alright.
Alright. Alright, now it's time to patch this thing up. Alright, tinker a bit there. Just a little bit more. Got it! Alright.
Wow, that was fast.
Wait. No way. No flippin' way.
What? What is it?
Of course! It all makes sense now!
The audio puff must have meant something.
Time to meet in the halls and reveal the murderer.
Oh boy, here we go. We are now an hour and 17 minutes in, and we're about to reveal the murderer. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oh, I like this music.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hey, Joseph.
Hi, Joseph.
Now you might be wondering why you are all gathered in this certain area. Why all these murders have happened. Who's responsible and who is not. You all keep saying it's each other. Well, you may have not been. I haven't been paying too much attention. But I have figured things out in the simplest way. I looked at clues.
Clues and clues.
So, I'm going to go over those said clues to not only expand the runtime, but also to reveal to anyone why the person I know who murdered everyone was one of you three sitting at this table seat thing. I don't know what half my stuff is called. So, as you guys know, the power system was activated. The safety system where it locks the burglars or anyone in, keeping
I could swear I said burgers. I thought I said burglars, but I feel like I said burgers.
anyone from being able to escape. The thing is, almost no one knew about it, and its specific location. Only either certain people I told knew about it in its exact location, since that automatically rules Mason out, because I only told him it existed. I never said where it was.
Ooh.
So that already rules down one. And obviously means either two things. One, well, this actually might put you back on the board, Mason. The person who, one of you, somehow studied my entire mansion area
There are
and
blueprints.
knew exactly what the system was, being able to use it to your advantage. And that's also the same with the camera room. How would you know where it was unless you actually knew where it was?
That
Which
sentence
means
made
either
sense.
one of you, who I've already shown these things, knew about it, or one of you that studied my mansion knew about it. Which didn't lead me on a very good trail. But then I started to connect a few dots. Lily, you were in the piano room alone after the death of, well, you know, Natasha.
Natasha?
Now, I actually paid attention to when you came out of the room with Mason. Yes, I saw that. Yes, I know she was next to you. The thing is, when I saw her, she didn't look like she just woke up.
Oh.
But that also could be the same for Rebecca, which automatically eliminates you, Mason.
Oh.
Both of them looked extremely tired, as if they never went to sleep.
Really?
And they had a reason to stay up. And you told me, Mason, that Rebecca was studying in my book sections in my private area.
Yes.
And I also found a note that I gave to Mason about someone's plans to murder anyone to find a supposed rumor about me having a secret gold stash. One rumor I assumed you all thought was true. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, killer, but it's not. And I know you're one of these three because of even more deductive work. I found this knife
What did Joseph
in
figure
the
out?
piano room, which the only two people I knew were alone at the time to hide it were Rebecca and Lily. And then, after a bunch of more work, I found an old camera. One I hid away, thinking just in case. I never remembered it was there. It was an automatic film camera
totally was
that
there.
copied its own
Yes,
recording.
yes, it was totally there from the start.
So I saw exactly who hid the knife. Being able to dig through it, I also not only saw footage of that, but I also saw footage of the person who killed Natasha. I bet you're all just wondering who it is, don't you?
Yes.
Thinking I didn't solve the case. But I guess it's time to finally reveal the truth. The person who killed Natasha
Who
and
was it?
Charlie
Who was it?
was you!
Lily? Oh!
Lily?
I saw the recordings. You threatened Natasha, saying for her to reveal the location of some dumb secret stash of gold. And when she wouldn't give you an answer, you slit her throat.
Why I said that specifically, I don't
And-
know, but
And I've seen how you memorize things. You memorize things so well that you immediately could have easily studied this whole mansion, understanding it in and out, leading for the conclusion that none of these two, heck, Rebecca didn't even know what a security room was.
oh my
Mason
gosh!
didn't either. And since you're the only one who was almost always alone, it had to be you.
Lily?
Please don't say this is true.
Holy crap! It was her all along.
Just admit! I know.
I will.
Oh, she just admitted it.
It was me. And yeah, I heard there was a rumor and all that. And I decided to fall in love with, or try to, at least, with Mason. We had to take one.
Wow, the audio cut out for me there.
What?
Get that gold and money.
Her audio cutting out at that moment made things very awkward for me.
You are a disgrace to humans. To think that some kind of stupid gold digging was going to help you.
Gold digging.
Well, let me just show you exactly what happens to those who don't do the right thing.
Yeah, gender equality! Yeah! Puncher! Yay! No, this is a joke. Because if you've watched anime, you've heard about those moments where normally female characters would be like free from pain because they're girls. So when guys are just like, no, just because you're a girl doesn't mean that you get to get away with everything. I like those. So that's what I meant when I said this. It's kind of like a gender equality moment, and like not one shouldn't be superior to the other. I just get tired of seeing how apparently one gender gets pushed over the other. I just want it to be all be equal. So that's what I meant when I said that. So don't take it out of context, people who might cancel somebody for saying something.
Yeah.
I literally, because I didn't know how else to handle it, I just said, don't worry, she's just being knocked out. Oh, my lord.
I didn't expect it was her.
Mason, take her upstairs. You can lift her with your arms. Take her upstairs to the bedroom. The rain should stop soon. It's almost morning.
It's over.
I can assist if you'd like.
Actually, Rebecca, I need you to stay here for 1 more minute while he helps with that.
Huh?
Alright.
Yes.
I must discuss something with you in here.
Oh god. Why is she so... Follow me.
I know you were trying to look for the gold too, but without trying to murder anyone. People think that the best way is through my secret stash of notes and cards.
So even after that talk, she still wanted the gold.
I know it was you who was also trying to search for the gold, but trying not to kill anyone along the way.
So two people were searching.
It's true.
You have to understand. The reason I refused is because
No, I'm a horrible person. You should just throw me out. I know.
I'm sorry to say this, Lily. Well, for Lily too.
Lily?
But not Lily.
That was, in being honest, I just forgot who I was talking about. There was another take where I accidentally said Natasha, even though she was dead right next to her. So this is just a complete mistake on my part.
Sorry, I'm still think it's crazy, but I was trying to say for Lily and you, the punishment has to be severe, and I'm sorry that I kind of found out that way, but that's just how it came out. But for Lily and you both have to face a punishment for what you've done. You went and ravaged through a person's house when they permitted you to just stay with them, just to be friendly. So which means
My dialogue was so bad in the scene.
Punishments.
My dialogue was so bad in the scene.
When the cops arrive, you're going with Lily to jail. I can convince them to give you a short term, but you are going to jail.
Understandable.
Standable.
Come on. The rain should stop soon.
Right.
Let's go.
5 hours later.
All right. Ah, officer. Welcome.
It's finally over.
Yes, I am here to...
Oh my gosh, that dubbing voice I did for that character was so bad. I'm glad they're not making any more reappearances. That was such a bad voice. I should have just gotten like William to deepen his voice.
I'm actually quite old. I'm like 37. I'm here to escort some robberies and killers I've heard about. Yes, this lady murdered a young child and also a chef, and this one was just... Don't be too harsh on her. She was just trying theft, but thankfully didn't get away with anything. We're seeing.
Attempted thievery.
So, I guess... Come on, ladies. It's time to go. Come on. Come on. Scoot it. The car's outside. Well, goodbye, Rebecca. And Lily, I hope you learn your lesson in prison.
When I get out, I'll get my revenge on all of you.
Yeah,
that's
Serve
gonna
my
happen.
sentence. I hope I'll become a better person. Thank you.
like she'll ever come back, even without dialogue.
Well, Mason, I guess this is it. Wow,
It's
they-
all over.
He punches a lot. Let's just move over here. I'll be honest, Mason. I
Can't believe I sat down and watched a whole movie of this.
I thought this was meant to help everyone get together, and maybe I could ask for some help, and we could eventually grow. But I don't know anymore. Are people really this evil? Do they really think this is what life's all about?
I don't know. I thought Lily was, nice little angel. all this time?
Well, this basically shows that not everyone can be trusted.
That is true.
Mm.
Some
Not
things
everyone
are
can be
what they seem
trusted.
and some things can't be trusted. But we have to accept that in life. Hey, I believe it's time for you to get going now. Get back to your family and maybe share the news about Lily.
It's all done.
Yeah.
It's all said and done.
Thanks for helping me out with this, Mason. It was most appreciated.
Yeah, no problem, Joseph.
Goodbye, Mason.
Bye. Goodbye.
Oh man.
Well,
Oh man.
I should probably call someone about this dead body too.
Yeah, I forgot that NPC was there the whole time. And with that, Clue came to an end. Yeah, Clue finished and we were all done. There wasn't anything else to it. Just all that, and it was said. Thanks to everyone who supported Clue, one of the hardest series I've ever had to put together. I hope to make more content that just gets better and better, and hope you will join me on that journey. JG Crafter, not JG Crafter, JG Crafter, because that's what I called myself back then. Clue was one of the hardest series I ever had to put together, especially at episode 5 because of how much it took timing-wise for everyone to get together. But yeah, I guess that was all. Oh, wait, what? What? What's going on? I don't remember filming this. I don't remember filming this. What's going on? What? Wait, what? Whoa. Huh? Dark Josiah? The main villain of Murder Mystery Season 2?
Did you do it?
Wait, Joseph?
Natasha's dead.
What-
And
what-
with my bribe, Lily took the blame.
What?
I
What?
did end up having to murder a kid, though. Oof. And my wife, thanks to my potion,
It was
she
Dark
thought she was
Josiah.
a butler and had some crazy dramatic backstory. And we'll be heading to prison too. I see. So
What?
you got what you came for?
What?
Yep. Natasha's essence was the power I needed in this world.
What?
And now, I just have one more to go before my power returns. Alright, I'm currently setting up the teleporter now. Perfect. I must warn you, when you travel to the next world, your body will morph itself to look like what you look like in that reality. Once I get that essence, I can easily morph back into myself, no problem. Alright, coordinates set. See you, Joseph. Glad to know there's someone in my bloodline that actually values power.
What?
Now that that's over, it's time to take a small trip to prison and see how my butler is doing. But first I should call my mom and ask for another loan.
Holy crap. The end. And with that, the binge watch session of Clue the movie is over. Oh boy. Might as well share one or two more fun facts. So another fun fact. Clue the movie was originally meant to just end on this one storyline, and then after that was going to just focus on murder mystery. I did not actually anticipate that I was going to make a sequel to Clue, but here we are now with episode, I believe, 4 is dropping tomorrow. So there you have it. I just rewatched the entire Clue movie. And yeah. If anyone is still there who tuned in, thank you for watching, and I'll keep this up on the channel for anyone who might want to give this a watch. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Although a majority of you probably didn't tune in, you're just watching this VOD thing afterwards. But yeah, that was Clue the movie. If you made it to the end of this video, I'd recommend checking out some of my other content, such as Murder Mystery, Clue 2, as well as you've just watched Clue, so if you watch Clue 2, you can now continue on with the sequel, or go and watch Clue the movie yourself, so you didn't have to hear me talk all the way. But yeah, that was my little rewatch of the Clue series. thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully this stream was something anyone who hopped in could enjoy. Thank you all for watching. With that, I'll be on my way now. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel and you actually like this whole reaction to my old content thing, don't forget to subscribe. I'm thinking maybe trying some stuff like this in the future, and I shall see you all around. Peace!